that's bound for Etoch Bay to teach them Wales to dance. Heave away, my legendary boy, we're all bound to go. Oh, the crew, we are a-waiting for the turning of the tide. Heave away, my legendary, heave away. And my lads and lasses be gone again with the...
You blink and find yourself standing in the knee-high grass of an endless field, with the day just falling into dusk. Then, the earth falls away. The wind ceases, and you are sent tumbling.
Watcher.
The voice of the pallid night shakes the earth at your feet. You have returned to Bareth's realm, your soul once more called to attend the wishes of the god of death.
Once again, you have spoken with the Child of Light. Tell me what you have learned. Intriguing.
The pallid night stares past you, pensive.
While attend. Tell me what your many eyes perceive.
Her words ring out, and a heavy silence descends. In the silence breaks the murmur of countless voices. They speak all at once in languages both known and unknown to you. In the space beside Berith, an eye blinks open. They are round, keen eyes of kith, the slit eyes of snakes, the small, dark marbles of birds, the bulbous lanterns of deep-sea fish.
Here we are.
A figure walks through the cloud of eyes as one might step through a door. It is an Orlan, then a pale elf, an ocean human, a Nob. They are Wal.
This is the first interesting thing to happen in ages. And we do so love a riddle.
The figure wears an Amawa's grin, and the many voices beneath its own titter.
Some things must be lost to be found again. You knew that once, when you buried my scroll beneath the earth in Black Meadow. But it seems you have forgotten. We have read the book of your life, Watcher. It is heavy with the weight of your choices, and its pages are not unmarred by the blood of others. You read that on a small we see between the strings of the world, and Eothas is there, strumming them like a lute. His tongue is still, yet he sings of what tune he plays we do not know. It is complex, ever-shifting, one moment vibrating in harmony, the next in discord.
A man strides through the door to Berith's realm. Behind him lope wolves with lolling tongues, and jungle cats whose long tails twitch with every step. Galawain, the changeling, arrives, and he brings with him the wild heart of Eora's untamed. Fast on Galawain's heels, a small wave of seawater washes across the tiles. It pours off the edge of the platform, and cat from out of the water rears a glowing lure. Then the head of a gigantic fish. The round black eyes of Andra roll to meet yours.
Eothas is nothing if not resourceful. I admire his nerve.
In the changeling's voice, you hear the soft patter of rain on leaves, and the rush of wind through treetop.
No, he is a creature of the pack left long alone. Without our strength behind. If his journey leads him back to us, he has proved himself worthy of return to the fold.
Eothas does not return to us. He returns to execute some grand plan. We must stop him.
Andra's voice rises like a tide. Panic the doors lining the walls of Berith's realm slam open. Warped pieces of ancient armor and the remnants of discarded weapons roar through the doorways. They meet. Finally, a blacksmith's sledge hurtles past your shoulder, and the figure snatches it from the air. A man forged in metal stands before you. Twin flames ignite in his eyes, and a low rumble starts in his... He walks forward. With each halting, jerky step, you're assaulted with...
We should destroy Eothas, that we might reforge him into something new, something stronger. He could be a weapon that all of us might wield.
Abaddon's words carry the heat of the forge. Behind them, you hear the clang and clatter of hammer on metal, and the hiss.
Abaddon speaks with wisdom. He violates not their realms, but mine. I feel his urgency in every stamp of his feet along my spine. I will send tsunamis to slow him, if Mogren would stir the earth beneath Mogren's teeth.
The water at your feet recedes. Lava oozes up through the shallow water, and a woman made from the guts of the earth emerges. She settles her characteristic broadsword on her shoulder, and sighs a cloud of smoke, and Mogren returns.
In the age when our steps carved valleys across the face of Eora, Our bodies were impervious to all but the strongest attacks. I doubt fire and water will be enough to stop him. But I will bear down upon Aethys with all the heat and fury of the earth. If I must.
The deep, bellowing cry of an aurochs shakes the ground beneath your feet. The cry drones on and on. Wal's many eyes squeeze shut. Andra slips back beneath her waves. Magrin dissipates in a swirling cloud of steam. Only the pallid night stands impassive.
My end comes to all things in time. Should Aethys care to hasten the inevitable, I welcome his efforts. Aethys seeks a slate wiped clean. Freedom from the endless revolutions of Barra. The final emancipation of the countless stolen mortal lives the gods hoard within themselves.
The Child of Light will not choose the hour of my death.
Magrin tests the edge of her broadsword with a smoldering finger.
He sows chaos in his longing for a radiant dawn. So much will be lost in the cacophony of fear his actions inspire.
The crack of thunder rends the air.
We can wait no longer to act. Speak with him, Watcher. Discover what it is he plans.
Water begins to creep across the floor. It swells. You scrabble at the tiles, but it's no use. The current's pull drags you off the edge of Barith. You splash down in water so dark you can't see the bottom. Then, the water recedes. Gone. Like a dream, the gods are gone.
Can do.
I'm listening. Ha! You see that, Ishi?
Hey. Hey, that wasn't half bad. Yeah? You're something special.
Good.
What can I do you for?
Lavru, be on sync.
What do you need? Oh?
Ready when you are.
There's
Yes. Oh, that's the stuff. You were saying? I've got this, Captain.
Hmm? consider it.
Great and terrible things are at work. And once again, you seem to be in the middle of it. The Rauataians we passed will doubtless spread word of what you've done in Hasongo. But others will want to know what you've seen. They'll look to you for answers. You make it sound so simple. Don't you worry what will come next? What events you might move forward? It reminds me of the question that drew me to the Deadfire. The one I've been avoiding. I promised to tell you what I was doing among the Animants. As you may have guessed, I was observing them. Gathering information on the various Animancy operations. Animancy is a subject of particular interest to the Leaden Key. Through it, I hope to pick up the trail. That's where it gets complicated. After that incident in Old Valia, I thought more about the Leaden Key and its particular composition. It's existed for over 2,000 years. Say what you will about its motives and methods, but that's an impressive tenure.
I hope you got a while, because I got lots to say about their motives and methods.
Relax, Adair. I'm not defending them. That's when I realized how short-sighted I'd been. To think I could undo the Leaden Key without understanding how it works. I found references to an ancient Leaden Key cabal in the Deadfire. Possibly one of the oldest, if accounts are credible. And they appear to have been working independently, without direct intervention from Theos, for almost 2 millennia. Now there's the challenge. Most sources refer to them as the Painted Masks. But I haven't met anyone here. I don't know where in the Deadfire they are exactly. But I was hoping we could look for them together. I believe you. Anyway, there's daylight yet. Very well.
You were saying? Your orders?
Yes? You look like you have something on your mind. I didn't witness the destruction of Cadnua. But if it was anything like what happened at Hasongo, then it's a wonder you survived. Is Aethys unconcerned at the destruction he causes? Or merely Either way, the implications are distressing.
Need a hand? Leave it to me.
Your orders?
What do you need?
Need a hand?
Yeah?
I'm here.
You were saying? Happy to oblige.
I'm here. Gladly.
You return intact. Nagati is not always kind to those who travel upon her domain. A messenger from the jaws of Tangaloa speaks with the voice of wisdom and change, I say. It is fitting that yours should be the voice that tells of Hasongo's fate. What did you see there? The snakes are on edge. Where comes this new boldness? Far be it for me to complain if they make trouble for outsiders. What of Aethys? If you know why he terrorizes the Deadfire, speak on. If Aethys makes for Magrin's teeth, I say the Rathun will grind him to dust for the praise of their warrior matron. Even if they fail, it will be an enemy cleared from my plate. This is the gratitude of Nagati, I say. Optimism has not abandoned me yet, Watcher, but I note your thoughts on them. From Port Mage to Hasongo to Magrin's teeth, Aethys follows a rich vein of Adra. It takes him northeast to more. In the deepest memory of the tribes, we have told stories of Magrin's teeth. Embellished sailors' fables, Akira. My people speak of treacherous seas, lakes of fire, and the ancient warriors hammered to life on Magrin's. Ashen Maw is the grandest and most accessible of the peaks. It is the sharpest tooth in Magrin's jaw. Prepare yourself for a fight. If you make preparations in Neketeka, I say we can help each other. I must keep the city's peace, and I have only so many arms and eyes. While the Deadfire screams, what I need is a lasting peace that will outlive my dynasty. But I will accept peace of mind. What do you know of my water shapers, Herald of Bereth? Akira, if you recall history, then you know why I am protective over the gate. My water shapers are the levy holding back Rawatai's advance. An adept standing at the prow of a war canoe is enough to send the fleet scrambling for the shallows.
Don't get too cozy, Highness. That false sense of security will get you into trouble.
Akira, I would not want your employers to think me easy prey. This reminds me, I owe the Hazanui a basket of koiki in remembrance of the Battle of Nekaro Atoll. The voices of the dead echo through Tangaloa's mouth, wailing of their missteps in life. I merely ask the Hazanui to listen. While the problems of Aethys and overindulgent admirals plague these waters, I have
pit your strongest water wizards against their weight in iron and black powder, Highness. We can end this quickly.
Akira, and how long will this contest last in open water? Now would be the time to confer with Guildmaster Myru, but she does not answer my summons. It is too early to grow a forest from this coconut, but I would not dispatch you if I felt at ease. The Guild can suffer no setbacks. If Myru shirks her duties, her queen would know the reason. Nagati, do not abandon us now.
My brothers and sisters have set sail for Neketeka.
I thought the tribes needed them to calm the weather.
A greater storm surrounds this place. We must answer the call of the Kahanga.
You've bailed me out more than once.
You'd do the same for any of us.
Don't tell, but I try harder for the ones I like better.
Let's go.
My favorite privateer. Clear skies.
Will your mighty fortress protect you from the Adra Colossus?
Much better than wooden huts, my friend.
So you fell for all of Netehi's flowery talk of cultural pride. Perhaps we will at that. Now get out of here. We're
You cannot stand against...
Grand Secretary Atsura wants to meet with you. He's in his office downstairs. I got our message all right. Noticed that, did you? Saltpeter is one of our chief resources at Rauatai. And we believe in putting resources cheap. Now you can see why we didn't want the Valians nosing around our...
You ever long for the simple life, soldier?
Nah. Sometimes the simple life comes knocking on your door with nooses and pitchforks. Other Naga nearby. Nice and quiet.
Not a problem.
Go no further. There is a situation in the guild hall. All is under control, I say. But the building is closed until Myru cleans up the mess below. Nothing beyond the likes of us, I say. Naga swam in from the waterways of our sanctum. We pressed back until they fled underground. Then Myru gathered her forces for a stand at Pariki's tomb. I am to guard the staircase, while she routs the last of them. Kira, but Myru is fierce for her years. I do not know. With great purpose, they throw their bodies back to Rikuhu's bow. I say, this is personal. They strike with anger, not conviction. Ha! I say you will have to run fast. She could cut through Nog. I will remain and dispatch any snakes who slither past you. Good hunting.
Take a look.
Consider it.
Whoa, whoa.
Captain?
Ha! Tell me, how may I help? Tell me. No trouble at all.
Lava beyond seek.
Happy to oblige. Mo Ixie Honor.
Yeah? Take this!
You were saying?
Aye?
Worth and wrath.
Happy to oblige. Lavru beyond
Just say the
seek.
word. How do you like that?
Speak freely.
That's it!
Yeah? How may I help?
They'll fall by my hand.
Lava, son of a cur!
Oh, a curse on all snakes.
No problem.
Hey, well, don't see why not. What do you need?
Too many, even for me. No time for that, I say.
The rod of the deep. Ugh, I've lost it. Taken. You'll need to... find the rod. Get through the stone door. No time. Wards. Failing. Hurry, before it escapes. Pitied Isengati, Lady of Lament, as the pearl orb of the heavens.
Already. I got it.
The wheel, how it tugs at me. Akira, and how bright you look. At least in death, I can complete a thought. My rod and the words of Pariki's devotion will open the way to the inner sanctum, past the sealed door. Pitied Isengati, Lady of Lament, as the pearl orb of the heavens crosses her view, her eyes well with tears, as constant as rain. But the moon's skyward journey continues apace. The lover's affection has ephemeral. You must strengthen the wards, no matter what it tells you.
Nothing will slip past me.
You were saying? Still got it.
Indeed. How may I help?
Just say the word.
Yes?
Lavaru beyond seek.
Yeah? Lavaru beyond seek.
Yeah?
Need a hand? Here's something special.
Your orders? Still got it.
Oh?
What can I do you for? Lavaru beyond seek.
Yeah?
Oh, good.
You were saying? Ashiza, strike!
Yeah?
Not a problem. Already on it. Consider it. Not a problem. Already. Consider it. Already. Not a problem. Consider it. Not a problem. Consider it.
How in all Aora have they kept it down here?
Well, this would be a great fishing story.
Ishi, down. This is no time to pick a fight. Of course I know you can take him.
Holy gone, but it's beautiful. And I'll bet smart as a whip and just as mean.
Have you come to deliver me from this prison of my own making? I am Skirilophus, Guardian of the Isles.
You ever consider a nickname? Just give it some thought, is all I'm saying.
You do not see chains around me, but I am confined all the same. One by one, you can only be here for one reason. You serve the Huana. This prison is built on a foundation of their lies. You stand in the sanctum of the Water Shapers, those who make parlor tricks of an art in decline. The Huana Covenant has failed. With each grain of sand surrendered to outsiders, one struck in a different time, when the gods showered the guild hides how their acolytes struggle. Their ancestral forms no longer respond as they once did. So,
I like what I'm hearing so far.
Daughter of the West, what I intend for the Huana is nothing to what I will inflict upon your fleet. When their mighty talent went into decline, I gave the Huana the strength. For my generosity, they bound me to this chamber, and now the Deadfire dies in my absence. The luminous Adra shrieks in agony, calling out for a guardian. Clever Pariki twisted the forms of her art. Rather than give obeisance to Ngati, they draw from the wards of this prison. None but the masters of the guild ever knew this. You are a watcher. Of all the kith who could have entered this... of ages past could have shaped the very dead. Now their backs have turned against Ngati's covenant. Their art is an echo of its form. Believe what you will. My duty...
So is mine. And it involves aiming a cannon between your eyes.
Would you give me Tangaloa's kiss? Freedom comes like the tide, and the Deadfire heeds my call. I sense a rod among your belongings. My gift to Pariki. My covenant with the It made the enchantments of this prison and can destroy them. It can set me free. Chartered their doom. I will not, neither will I speed it along while they stand against the foreign tide.
That's a pity. I was about to suggest we make a deal.
My concerns are greater than your petty squabbles over... Is your loyalty to a queen of lies so steadfast? She may not know of me, but she is complicit in this crime all the same. I will... tolerate. That is a duty as old as the islands themselves. In ages past, there were 3 guardians. They watched over the Isles, the Adra, a city where Kith spoke to gods. The heart Ukaizo was gone before my time. Even its myth is dust and ashes. Creatures of unparalleled age and power, bound like me. If they still lived, no foreign ship would trespass on these islands. Ukaizo is lost as outsiders threaten the Isles. The power... She used my soul as a crutch for her water shapers. In exchange, she vowed to protect the... Look upon me. Are you surprised that the Huana do not keep... I came as an honored guest. The water shapers grew strong, and new conflicts replaced. When I resolved to go, my captors left me here, cheated, and Pariki and her crew forged wards that anchor my... I am not chained here, but I am compelled to remain. No, my soul is not for the taking. Not by you, or any of the outsider spirit thieves. Very well. I give you... Time has weakened the wards enough that I can leave this cell without you. There will be a... Betray me, and I will summon as many waves of Naga as it takes to shatter this prison.
You were saying? Aye, aye.
Ready when you are. Just say the word. Consider it done.
I can feel the weight of this pit diminishing around me. Do not stop now.
Just say the word.
Speak freely.
Tell me, of course.
The burden of this prison is lifted. I will return to the beloved Atra. only for those who showed mercy to me. The rest, should your hopes darken on the high seas, you will feel a welcome chill as my shadow passes over your deck. Depend on it.
Good thinking.
Onikaza will want your report, I say. Pariki should have known we could not keep a dragon forever.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
What madness has its clutches around Pariki's overlook? The mountain shakes, bellows of anguish echo over the wind, and a shadow rose from the streets to cover Queen's Birth on its way to the sea. Now the traders look to me for answers I do not have. Nothing but panic and contradiction make their way to my ears. Tell me what happened. You do not jest. So his was the heart I felt beating in my city. For what did the Guild endanger my city with this creature? I will hear Myru's report. Kahanga legends tell us that our ancestors made compacts with the creatures of the dead. Send for Ranga Hauhua of the Wapua tribe. If she could soften the hearts of my cats, I say dragons are not beyond her. Speak on, Watcher. As surely as a tide swelling over the shore, I feel you are not finished. Then Pariki's students had an advantage in their lessons, I say. And Myru's after her. If water shaping is not as our ancestors taught it, we cannot reckon how much of the original form we have lost. What became of the dragon, Watcher? If the power of this beast strengthened our guild. No, no, I say. Nagati close her teeth around your boat and Wodika scrawl your name in her log of disgrace. If my apprentices struggle to learn Nagati's art, then we have no hope of replenishing the ranks. I cannot keep Rawatai in check if they do not recognize our strength. The guild can outlast this, but our enemies will test us beyond what we can endure. You think I do not know this? An ally of the crown would do anything to preserve our way of life, to see that the Huana prosper, I say. Water Shapers have kept this city in the hands of the Kahanga. A queen cannot do this alone. You may work off your debt to the crown. I will swallow my pride if it keeps an ally under my roof. Thank the goddess. Pray that she finds you worthy of service. My water-shaping masters will arrive soon, and I say the guild will be stronger for their guidance. But a queen's work is not finished until I could send birds to every Ranga and rally them to our cause, but Neketeka needs more than strength. We need pure Huana fury. My brother calls the Wahaki the last true Huana. He's severe on the Kahanga, but I do not call him wrong. The tribe hates all foreigners. Passing ships are attacked on sight, and explorers never make it back to the beach. I have hesitated to let the trading companies see my teeth, but those days are behind us. Filling the seas with Wahaki war canoes will strike terror in the heart of even Rawatai's iron fleet.
Are we still pitting cannons against canoes, Highness?
Cannons exhaust themselves after every battle cry. My warriors do not. Sail for the Isle of Oriokoiki and return when you have an answer from the tribe, whether fair or foul. There is a phrase which will protect my royal herald. Over crumbling mountains, across blighted seas. If you remember this, it could save your life. Speak freely, Herald of Bereth. Fine beasts, are they not? Gifts from the Wap. I named them Kohopa and Tangaloa, which makes the priests very unhappy. Aruihi thinks I should feed my enemies to them alive and screaming. Ikera, I have given it thought. Ah, Ikera, but listen how the Watcher flatters me. I cannot plant a seed in untilled soil. Akira, I want for there to be trust between us. The trading companies send spies to every corner of the mountain. I say there are places they cannot go. You and Aruihi think alike. This is my oasis. But you did not climb all the way up the mountain to pay compliments, I say.